And we're back.
Welcome to space.
We
Space.
just
Actually, in space, yeah.
yeah. We just dropped out of warp accidentally, right? We weren't at our location.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead and make a tech use test.
Yes.
I'm assisting.
Huh?
No, you're not in the bridge right now. You're kind of wandering around somewhere else.
Oh yeah, I was in the med bay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was tending to the wounded.
Right. cKnoor, go ahead. Make a tech use.
Yeah.
You see nothing wrong with these consoles. They seem perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
As far as you can tell, these were never damaged at all.
I'm gonna go talk to Barbaretta in navigation and see if she saw something in the warp that could have.
Okay.
Well, before you leave,
yeah,
I just got a
hold
message
boxing.
on the consoles.
Okay.
So there's another ship beacon. If we want to go check that out before we leave to deliver this beast.
I thought that's where we're going. We were going towards that ship beacon that we found before.
No, we just came back up from the planet. We just finished putting Marcella Jr. in her cell. I've messaged Merrick to come in, try and decode this message for me, if that's okay.
Yeah, Merrick, go ahead and make a tech use test.
Yeah, Merrick walks in, walks over to the counter over here, puts his feet up on the keyboard, starts typing with his toes.
Go ahead and see what the make your test. 1 degree
There you
of
go.
success.
1 degree.
Yeah, it's a little hard to figure out, but it seems like this is a beacon that turns on after a ship has been, off for a long while, and it's just sort of an emergency feature to broadcast its location so someone can come find it. It seems like this is a lost ship from Hecaton's fleet.
Captain, this seems to be one of the lost ships from that Explorator fleet that we were talking about a little while ago.
Okay. Well, I mean, can we find it?
Yeah, sure, we could probably send the signal to one of the scanner ships, and
Yeah, I can
they can take a look for it.
try and narrow it down with the scrutiny.
Okay.
Use the ship sensors to try and figure it out.
I'm gonna go into navigation and talk to Sigmund
Okay.
and see.
Sigmund's in the navigation bay. Yeah.
How are things going with? Does he know how long it's gonna take before we can how long is it gonna take to get where we need to go?
Over to Von Grimm's Rest. Let's see. Well, Sigmund says, we could go. Let's look at the Cronus Expanse map. We could go over, and once you get to about Myris's area, maybe jump up to Kane's Abyss and then over to Von Grimm's Rest. Sigmund thinks he can maybe get you there, just skirting the edge of 2 months. It'd be hard, a hard path to take.
Okay. Where's Anadar at?
I'm doing things with the creature.
With the preacher?
No, with the creature.
Oh, got it.
That would be weird.
Can you come up to the navigation pod and talk to Sigmund for me?
Yep, sure. Where is he? He's up here.
In the meantime, I'm going to be doing a scrutiny test. Let's,
Okay.
Go ahead and do that. Hey, look at that. Glasses are working out great.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you, Holt, but the new brooch you have really, really accentuates the colors of your eyes. I have to say, it's really appreciated. I think it looks good on you.
Yeah, thank you for the incredible compliment.
Yeah, sure, no
Very
problem,
rare
buddy.
that anyone notices.
Yeah, it's one of those little things that they teach us in the Mechanicus is you got to pay attention to little things.
Where's Vendigroth and Icarus at?
I'm here.
Vendigroth's working on, he's just running regular security drills like he always does. Icarus, I think, is helping out in the med bay.
I always do.
I'm gonna call up Icarus and see how Pretzel Friday is going. If that's on track now that we captured the beast.
But Captain, you cancelled Pretzel Friday. You said you were never going to bring it back again.
That's true. You're right.
That was a very dark day.
Mm-hmm.
One of
But it
the
was a good
one
thing
of
you
the
replaced it with Taco Tuesday.
I think we all agree.
I mean, the entire crew has always loved Taco Tuesday ever since you brought that on. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna shoot Sigmund in the head.
What?
What?
Jesus Christ!
That's accelerating a bit quickly.
Okay,
is anyone else in that room?
I think there's
I'm
other
heading over
navigators there, and I think Anadar is up there right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you're walking up there and just shooting Sigmund in the head?
Yeah.
That's fucked up!
sir, I must advise against this course of action.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, there's not that much they can do about it because I have my Inferno pistols and I have quick draw, so I can shoot him twice in the head.
Am I fast enough to jump in the way?
I mean, you can make a save if you want to try to get between him and.
I'm really shall we do a backwards dodge?
All right, well,
I don't know
cKnoor,
how
go
it
ahead,
works.
make your attack roll, I guess.
Okay.
And yeah, I think the way we can do this is Anadar, you can make a dodge to try to get in front of him.
All right.
See if he hits first, though. Oh yeah, there, 4 degrees of success.
So let's see. He's average. This is surely point blank. It's a cold shot, and it's a half action. So here we go.
Sigmund! No!
I do think it's overkill that the captain's using his las cannon.
I apparently can control Sigmund here, so should I just have Sigmund try and dodge, or is Sigmund unaware?
Oh, Sigmund's unaware.
And then, of course, I have my second pistol, so I'm going to use that too.
Jeez.
Shall I roll again to get in the way of the second shot? Take 2 bullets.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can't dodge twice. I'm very good.
Ah, damn it.
Okay, yeah, Anadar jumps in front of your shot and takes the hit for Sigmund.
Okay.
Captain, please, we sort of need a navigator to go places.
It's fine. We have one on the other ship. And also, Sigmund's not supposed to be on this shit, you idiot. Ship, you idiot. He's
Sigmund
on the,
turns
in,
around,
on
he's
the,
like, what's
he's on the
going on?
unappreciated deal. Barbaretta's supposed to be here.
Sigmund looks really confused. Who's Barbaretta?
I shoot him again.
I'm still
Sir,
covering him.
I don't understand why you're just killing members of your ship who have been here since, I mean, since before I started cleaning weapons on my 5-month hiatus.
At this point, Merrick has run into the adjoining room because he's heard gunfire. It's kind of freaking him out. All he has on is his bath towel, and
tile?
it's a towel made of tile. And he's got, he's been shaving his legs, so he's got a razor in one hand and, just sort of shaving cream all over his legs. The hell is going on up here?
The captain's trying to kill Sigmund.
What,
cKnoor,
Captain?
as you're looking around the navigator bay here, the walls that are thick with condensation. They're starting to drip, and it's sort of almost like it's just sort of flowing down the walls, more than a drip, like little streams of water just running down the walls and pooling on the floor.
Look, Captain, the ship is sad. It's crying.
Sir, you killed its navigator.
No, Anadar got in the way, which Anadar wouldn't
Shut
do.
Anadar.
Oh, you're sorry.
And,
You're trying to kill
Why
its
would-
navigator.
Do you not remember when Anadar took the Necron Lord blast for you? He was nearly vaporized.
Okay, so...
Captain, I really do think maybe we should go to the medical bay.
I'm gonna walk into the navigator pod and help my friend Anadar up. I'll carry him into the medical bay.
Thanks, Holt.
You walk down the
Me
hall,
too.
past the whale tank, and into the medical bay, and put Anadar on a table and start doing surgery on him to, fix up the hole.
Hello, I'm the whale.
No, that's
Dory.
weird.
Where's the whale tank?
Well, if you
On the way to
if you-
Medbay.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, it's right down the
second
hall.
left from the medbay.
Wait, the second left? There's no
Yeah.
second left after medbay. You get into the engine port access.
No, it's where the whale bay is.
Okay, Nugget, is there anything on this ship that makes sense?
It seems like your ship, other than it's very cold. There's water kind of running down a lot of the walls, and things are acting very strange to you. Everyone's being a little weird.
No, but I mean, clearly something is affecting me, because Sigmund's not supposed to be here, which means the information that I'm being affected by is probably taken from before all of this. But then
Maybe.
again, so I'm trying to figure out what kind of, if it's a hallucination, if I've gotten into some weird alternate reality, which I don't think I believe in anyways, or if someone is affecting my senses.
As far as you can tell, no one's like you don't feel any mental pressure from anyone or anything like that. Like when psychics are doing weird things to you.
Yeah, but something is clearly wrong.
If you'd like, Captain, we can have Icarus take a look at you. As the ship's astropath, you'd surely know if anything's going on.
I like coal.
According to my ship's log, the database and everything I have in my ship, what's Holt's position on this ship?
Holt is the engine seer.
What's Merrick's position?
Merrick is chief of security.
What's Vendigroth's position?
Vendigroth is your seneschal.
What's my position?
You're the captain. Yeah, Sigmund looks a little confused and scared while you're there, but he turns and says to you, Captain, we're ready to go into warp if you still want to look for this ship.
Yeah, let's go find the ship.
Okay. Everybody goes and prepares to go into warp then. Merrick, you go finish your shower first. You close the blast doors on the whale tanks just in case anything were to shake around while the ship's entering the warp.
Yeah, this gotta protect the whales. Precious cargo.
Right. The Gellerfield comes up. cKnoor, you go back to the bridge, I'm guessing? Or are you staying in the navigator pod? Or?
No, I'll go back to the bridge. What ships do I have with me?
The ship's with you. There's the Silkworm and the Golden Egg.
Okay.
And the one that you also rented.
Again, I can't remember. What's the name of the river that goes under the bridge?
The river?
Yeah, the river that goes under the bridge.
It better be Styx, because
I always
this
forget.
is death.
This is truly hell.
So, cKnoor, you go back to the bridge. You're just waiting to give the order to go into warp whenever you're ready. Sigmund tells you everything's fine.
I'm gonna go over to Percy and see how he set up the controls.
Oh well, they're exactly normal. They're regular controls.
That's fucked up. So they're not inverted.
No, they're normal. So you know,
but
you're getting ready.
He knows I like them inverted.
Well, he says, well, I mean, he's flying the ship right now. You can have them.
Yeah. But
you're flying the ship.
As long as he remembers to always invert them when he's done, so we don't have that issue that happened before.
Well, yeah, sure, he can do that.
Okay, let's jump.
Okay, you give the order, and the ship translates into warp.
Everyone jumps at the same time.
Yeah. As you breach into the immaterium, everything seems to be going smoothly. It's a very smooth journey. You get, maybe 15, 20 minutes into your travel, and the walls start leaking water incredibly quickly. It's pulling on the floor, and it's actually starting to fill up the bridge. It's about to your ankles at this point.
Yeah.
You look out at the consoles and the other crew members around you. They seem to be paying almost no notice to it whatsoever.
Where's Holt at? Why is there water on the bridge?
Oh yeah, up here. I don't see any water, Captain. It's a little cold, but
a warning signal comes on the main console. It says that there's something out in the warp that's approaching your ship. Something big.
Interesting. Okay. Can we scan it?
You can go ahead and make a tech use test and.
Okay, Holt, make a tech use test. Scan that thing.
All right. Well, actually, scanning would be scrutiny, so I'll do that instead.
Yeah, scrutiny.
There we go. Successfully scanned.
Holt gets on the scanner and says, he operates it for a moment, and then he turns back and says, "Captain, I think you need to see this." And he puts the button to hit it onto the main screen. As you're looking out into the darkness that's surrounding your ship, it doesn't seem like you're actually in the warp anymore, but it doesn't seem like you're really in regular space either. There's no stars around you. There's no weird flowy colors or lights or anything like that. What is around you, though, is something rapidly approaching in the distance. It gets closer and closer to your ship, and you can make out its form a little bit better. It is a giant space whale.
Shoot it. Shoot the fucker.
Your friend.
Shoot
Well, we're
it.
in the warp right now, so we can't fire our weapons.
Shoot it.
Okay. cKnoor, are you doing something? No one else seems to be...
I'm going up to the panel and shooting it.
Okay.
So you're gonna come down to weapons control?
No, I'm shooting it from the bridge.
Captain, I don't recommend shooting it, but if you do want me to shoot it, I mean,
No,
I'm totally the man
shooting
for the
it
job.
from the bridge.
Well, I could come up there too.
You could, but there's no time. We need to shoot it now.
Oh, okay. Good luck, sir.
Thank you. I shoot the thing.
Okay. Make a ballistic skill test then.
Sweet.
I'm going to say at -10 because you're not in weapons control. You're trying to manually
Okay.
get everything going from the bridge.
let's see. Oh, ballistic skill is not under my. It's not on my skills.
No, it should just be a against your.
Yeah,
Oh,
roll
it's-
against characteristic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it's a
right,
characteristic.
Yeah, right. Minus 10. Was it?
Yeah, because you're shooting from
Yeah.
the bridge instead of weapons control.
Was
4.
Oh my
Okay.
god, nailed it.
Yeah. Your cannons, your macro cannons, fire out into space towards the huge whale. They impact all around it on the side of it and on the front of it. It doesn't seem to mind much. Instead, it just opens its huge mouth, swims forward, and swallows the entire ship. Everything inside goes completely dark. cKnoor, you can feel the water underneath your feet raise up completely above your head. You don't seem to be having any trouble breathing or anything, though, even though you're in complete darkness and surrounded by water. All of a sudden, all the water fades away, and you just feel a sort of pressure on you, sort of squeezing you. Not uncomfortably, though, from every different side. You feel yourself being shaken around a little bit, and you're still in complete darkness. After a few minutes, hours, you're not quite sure of this. There's a sudden light as sort of a big opening appears before you, and you're thrust out of whatever this was onto a sandy beach. Looking around, you lean over, you cough for a few minutes. You sit up and you see your crew standing around you, having just exited the mouth of one of those weird tentacle whale creatures that you saw on Cobalt. It's still sitting there by the beach with its tongue spurled out and its tentacles just kind of flopping along right there.
Captain,
Okay.
can you follow the light, please, with your eyes?
Let's mid-game.
Leave me alone.
No, Captain, please. You've been half drowned. I really do need to make sure that everything's working properly. Just follow the light, and I'm wiggling one of my mechadendrites back and forth.
Fuck me.
He seems okay.
Who's on this beach then?
Well, there's some of your regular crew members, and then your full officer crew. Holt, Vendegroth, Merrick, Icarus, Anadar.
Mm-hmm.
They're all there.
I'm not fully up to date on this. He's medically sound, but what was it you said happened?
Well, in the process of getting hit by the warp storm, it seems like it had teleported him under the ocean and put him into stasis,
I hate the warp.
which
Does
is
that
why we never mess with the warp.
Would that mean there's other things at the bottom of the ocean in stasis?
Potentially.
They could be at the bottom of the ocean, they could be planted in the ground, in space, in a star, who even
Merged
knows?
with rocks, teleporting things is always awful.
Wait, hang on. So, where are we?
You are on
the
board you.
beach.
Yeah,
You're
we're
on the
bullshit.
beach on board you.
Okay, and
Yeah, as you were flying the ship out when the warp storm hit, one of the particles entered the ship and hit you. I found you using my psychic connection towards you. And that's when we found out that you were evidently under the ocean, or we initially thought some sort of cave. But in scanning the planet, we found that there weren't any in that location.
And then I pat the space whale and I said, "And Samantha helped us rescue you."
I really hate space whales.
She's not a
saved
space
your
whale.
life!
She's not a space whale.
Wouldn't be here without Samantha, Captain.
She's not a space whale. If you look at her DNA, very clearly different from a space whale. I made sure of that because, I'm a shit.
How did you get her down here?
Well, we used the light craft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
later.
I may have been lying about not having a space whale on the ship, Captain.
I know.
But she's definitely not a space whale, so...
Yeah, a
She's in
different
space!
species.
She's a whale!
It's a different species now, Captain.
Nope, definitely not a space whale. Definitely more dolphin-y.
In what sense is that a dolphin?
In the sense that I did it that way.
We changed the color. We changed the color of the tongue.
Yeah. It's got a big sphincter, so it's got like an airlock, so it can pick things up. I had to do that because
Wait.
otherwise we couldn't get you out.
You're saying You're saying you picked me up with a butt?
No, with the mouth. It's just got a sphincter in it for like an airlock, so we could be in it and get you into like a little airlocky bit, because otherwise we wouldn't have been able to get you out of the sea.
Let's get out of here, please. It
Okay.
was not fun.
Yeah, you get on. You get on a.
back to modifying the Sickers or whatever.
You get on a regular shuttle. The lighter lands partially in the water so it can be flooded and the whale can get back into it. And you take off and fly back up to the ship.
Can't believe the captain's not impressed with my wizardry and mastery of biological sciences.
I
specifically said no fucking space whales.
It's not a whale anymore!
That's semantics! You know what I meant!
On the way back
Yes.
up, I'm going to use my warp skill to see if I notice any weird things with the captain
He is behaving very
he
well.
seems
from his
pretty-
direct impact to the warp.
Well, I mean, he seems pretty normal. You know what, cKnoor? We should roll to see if you mutate at all. I say there's a 5% chance you might get a mutation.
Fuck.
Go ahead, roll. If you get above a 95, you'll get a minor mutation.
I hope he mutates into a whale.
The ultimate irony.
He can hold his breath for a really long time.
No, you don't
Ew.
mutate.
Can I use a fate point to make him re-roll?
What if we all pool our fate points to make him reroll?
No.
I knew something was up when they were talking about Pretzels Friday.
I like that it was Pretzel Friday that tipped you off, not
Not everything else.
not the guy with legs and the guy with no eyes wearing glasses.
That happened afterwards! And the legs tipped me off too!
I'm pretty sure legs was the first thing.
No,
Legs
it was
the
pretzels.
first thing. No, pretzels wasn't even until the second set. I thought.
Pretzels wasn't until I was down in engineering.
Yeah.
Getting everybody to
Yeah.
work through cooperation.
Which happened before...
No,
it
the
happened
first thing
after
is I
Merrick
walked
walked
in
and used his feet to type on a keyboard.
Yeah.
Episode 100.
That was episode 100. Thank you, everyone, for sticking with us.
It
for
was all a
this long.
coma.
Fuck me. Oh, maybe
It
we
was
should,
me, Austin.
we should probably end episode 100 here then.
I think so.
Back on the ship,
Goodbye,
finally.
YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Hate space whales. Goodbye, YouTube.
Space whale saved your life.
He's
I
not,
know,
he's
it
not a whale.
Doesn't make it better.
He's not a whale.